Climb to level 130, Eurowings 410. Right 170, descend to altitude 4000, easy 253 Alpha.
Left heading 270, descend to flight level 70, Turkish 327.
Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Starway 72 Bravo. Eurowings 410, we have a problem, and we need to return to the airport. Leveling off at 45. Pan, Eurowings 410, we have an engine failure. Left heading 270, Eurowings 410. Descend to 3000, reducing 200, easy 253 Alpha. Air France 276 Lima Heavy. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Eurowings 410. Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 276 Lima.
Corsair 822 Heavy, from Orly, passing 1900, Latra. Climb to flight level 130, Corsair 822.
Eurowings 410, we need about 5 minutes to prepare for the approach. Direct Papa Oscar November, Eurowings 410. Stop descent at flight level 50, Starway 72 Bravo. Increasing 250, Starway 72 Bravo. Heading 090, cleared approach 09er left, easy 253 Alpha. Heading 050, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 276 Lima. Voling 126, out of 2000 climbing flight level 70, Agapa departure. Air France 40 Alpha Heavy. Climb to flight level 130, Voling 126. Air France 420, with information Alpha. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000, Air France 40 Alpha. Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 420. Thanks, easy 253 Alpha. Departure, American 50 Zulu Heavy, passing 24 climbing to flight level 70, Pogo departure. Climb to flight level 130, American 50 Zulu. Descend to 3000 feet, Eurowings 410. Left 210, Starway 72 Bravo. Air France 44 Lima Heavy. Left heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 44 Lima. American 50 Zulu, we have a problem, and we need to return to the airport. Leveling off at level 50. Direct Pontoise, descend to altitude 4000 feet, American 50 Zulu.
Corsair 822, switching.
Approach, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo, to Orly. Air France 8214, out of 26 climbing flight level 70, Doherty departure. Direct Coulommiers, and after Coulommiers heading 230, descend level 050, reducing 250, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo. Climb to level 130, Air France 8214. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Starway 72 Bravo. Austrian 945. Departure, Air France 26, passing 25 climbing flight level 70, Opale. Air France 557, passing 2200 climbing level 70, Pithivi. Heading 090, climb flight level 100, speed 250, Air France 26. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 557. Left 080, cleared approach, Starway 72 Bravo. Left 080, cleared ILS, Air France 40 Alpha. Right 060, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 276 Lima.
Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Turkish 327.
And approach, Pan Pan, Pan Pan, Pan Pan, American 50 Zulu, we are returning due to a medical emergency. American 50 Zulu. Papa Hotel Golf Whiskey Zulu, from Orly, passing 2300 climbing flight level 70, Ivreuse. Climb to 130, Papa Whiskey Zulu. Cleared to Opale, climb flight level 130, Air France 26. Direct Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend altitude 4000, Austrian 945. Starway 72 Bravo, we're fully established. Starway 72 Bravo. Eurowings 410, we're ready for approach. Roger, Eurowings 410. Voling 126, bye. American 50 Zulu, we need about 2 minutes to prepare for the approach. Roger, American 50 Zulu. Left heading 180, Eurowings 410. Departure, Air France 334, passing 2100 climbing to 3000 feet, Diggle.
Right heading 060, cleared approach 08 right, Turkish 327.
Heading 080, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 44 Lima. Climb to flight level 130, Itaro 8904. Expedite climb to flight level 130, Air France 334.
Nordic 49er Tango, from Orly, passing 2000 climbing level 70, Opale.
Direct Orly, and then heading 310, descent to altitude 4000 feet, China Southern 9012. Descent to level 60, China Southern 9012. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 668. Expedite climb, Itaro 8904. Air France 8214, bye. Left 080 to intercept, cleared ILS, Eurowings 410. American 50 Zulu, we are now ready for approach, request vectors to land as soon as possible. Roger, American 50 Zulu.
Climb flight level 130, Nordic 49er Tango.
Approach, Air Hop 44 Sierra, to Orly. Air France 276 Lima, good day. Direct to Colomiers, and after Colomiers heading 230, descend to flight level 50, Air Hop 44 Sierra.
Bye bye, Turkish 327.
The tower, Air France 40 Alpha. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 314. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000, United 633. Air France 557, bye. Papa Whiskey Zulu, good day. Air France 26, switching. Left 180, American 50 Zulu. Air France 334, switching. Eurowings 410. Number 2, Air France 44 Lima.
Air France 117, passing 25, Atrix departure.
Descent to altitude 3000 feet, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo.
Climb to level 130, Air France 117.
Left 210, Air France 420. Left heading 095, cleared approach runway 09er left, American 50 Zulu. Speed 250, Air France 420. Swiss 275. Direct to Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend to level 60, Swiss 275. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, China Southern 9012. Speed 250, Austrian 945.
Nordic 49er Tango, switching. Air France 3931, out of 2700 climbing flight level 70, Pogo departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 3931.
Air France 668, good day. Heading 100, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 420. Left heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, United 633. Air France 436. Direct to Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend to flight level 60, Air France 436. Heading 270, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo.
Air France 349er 4 Heavy, out of 2000 climbing flight level 70, Opale departure.
Tower, American 50 Zulu. Air France 314, good day.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 349er4.
Heading 060, speed 250, France Solal 72.
Air France 117, good day.
Heading 360, descend 3000 feet, Austrian 9045. Speed 250, China Southern 9012.
Approach, Europa 858 Alpha.
Descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air Hop 44 Sierra.
Heading 180, descend altitude 4000 feet, Europa 858 Alpha.
Direct to Atrex, climb to level 130, France Solal 72.
Voling 19er Yankee, passing 2700, legal departure. Expedite climb to level 130, Voling 19er Yankee. Air France 39er31, switching.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Swiss 275.
Air France 69er. Heading 260, descend altitude 3000 feet, Air France 69er.
Air France 438, passing 24 climbing flight level 70, Pillow. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 438.
Expedite climb, Air France 349er4.
United 633, we're fully established. Heading 080, cleared approach 08 right, Austrian 9045. Thanks, United 633. Heading 360, descend to 3000 feet, China Southern 9012. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 436. Right heading 330, descend to 2000 feet, speed 200 knots, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo. Thanks, Air France 420. Expedite climb, France Solal 72. Heading 270, descend 100, France Solal 72. Left heading 270, descend to flight level 100, speed 300, France Solal 72.
Heading 180, descend flight level 100, Voling 19er Yankee. Speed 300 knots, Voling 19er Yankee.
Air Portugal 5077, to Orly. Climb to flight level 130, KLM 538 Whiskey.
Air France 349er4, switching.
Contract 4481, inbound Charles de Gaulle. Heading 070, cleared ILS runway 08 right, China Southern 9012. Right heading 060, cleared ILS approach 08 Orly, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo. Direct to Colomiers, and then heading 230, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 250, Air Portugal 5077. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend to flight level 050, contract 4481.
Direct to Legal, climb to 130, Voling 19er Yankee.
Direct to Atrex, climb flight level 130, France Solal 72.
Climb to 130, United 385 Golf.
Expedite climb, KLM 538 Whiskey. Air France 1301 Heavy, with you. Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 1301.
Heading 070, Europa 858 Alpha.
Austrian 9045, established ILS 08 right. Right heading 300, descend to 2000, Air Hop 44 Sierra. France Solal 72, switching. Departure, player 683, Agapa departure, passing 1900 climbing to flight level 70. Tower, Austrian 9045. Heading 360, descend altitude 3000 feet, increasing 250, Swiss 275. Number 1, Voling 72 Kilo Romeo. Air France 438, bye. Climb to level 130, player 683.
Voling 19er Yankee, switching.
Departure, Alpine 41 Echo, Nermo departure, passing 2600. Maintain level 070, Alpine 41 Echo. Climb to flight level 130, Alpine 41 Echo. Right 260, descend to altitude 3000, Air France 1251. KLM 538 Whiskey, bye.
Europa 858 Alpha, confirm that we are cleared approach runway 09er left. Cleared approach 09er left, Europa 858 Alpha.
China Southern 9012. Croatia 64, passing 2400, Pithivi departure. Climb to flight level 130, Croatia 64. ICE Air 084 Romeo Heavy, to Orly, with you. Descend to altitude 4,000 feet, contract 4481. Direct kilometer, and after kilometer heading 230, descend altitude 4,000 feet, ICE 084 Romeo. Right 080, cleared ILS runway 08 right, Swiss 275. Heading 360, descend 3000, increasing 250, Air France 436.
Heading 220, increasing 250, Air France 69er.
Right 070 to intercept, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 1301.
Right heading 240, Air France 69er.
White Star 544 Romeo Heavy, climbing level 070, Opale departure. Heading 060, reducing 200, cleared approach 08 Orly, Air Hop 44 Sierra.
Heading 360, descend flight level 50, Air France 245. United 385 Golf, switching.
Sierra Delta Mike 955, from Orly, climbing 3000, Pithy Bay departure. Heading 070, speed 250 knots, Sierra 55. Air France 317, to Orly, with you. Heading 060, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 436. Heading 260, descend flight level 50, speed 230, Air France 317. Thank you, Air Hop 44 Sierra. Air France 1384 Heavy. Bye-bye, Swiss 275.
Thanks, Europa 858 Alpha.
Alpine 41 Echo, bye.
Left heading 180, Air France 69er.
Heading 180, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 1384. Climb to flight level 130, White Star 544 Romeo. Climb to flight level 130, Tonnerre 23 Uniform. Player 683, good day. Direct to Pithy Bay, climb flight level 130, Sierra 55.
Heading 100, Air France 69er.
Air France 9er Bravo Echo Heavy, passing 2,300, Ivros. Croatia 64, switching. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 9er Bravo Echo.
Heading 110, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 69er.
Air France 546 Echo, out of 22 climbing flight level 70, Agape departure.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Air France 69er.
Black Sea 9er 8 Whiskey Heavy, inbound Charles de Gaulle.
Right 080 to intercept, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 245.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 546 Echo. Right heading 290, descend to altitude 2000, Air Portugal 5077. Left heading 360, descend to 50, Black Sea 9er 8 Whiskey. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 317. Descend to 3000, ICE 084 Romeo. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 20. Air France 1119er, out of 2400 climbing level 70, Nermo departure.
Bye-bye, Air France 69er.
Thanks, Air France 1301. Climb to level 130, Air France 1119er.
Air Serbia 179er2, with Charlie. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air Serbia 179er2.
Air France 436, switching to the tower. White Star 544 Romeo, good day. Heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 1384. Descend to altitude 3000 feet, speed 250, contract 4481. Heading 310, Black Sea 9er 8 Whiskey. Left 200, Air France 1251. Heading 200, descend to altitude 2000, Air France 1251. Approach, France Solal 10, to Orly, with Charlie. Left heading 250, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reduce 250 knots, France Solal 10. Tonnerre 23 Uniform, bye. Right 070 to intercept, cleared ILS runway 08 right, contract 4481. Heading 070, cleared ILS 08 right, Black Sea 908 Whiskey. American 71 Heavy, climbing level 70, Opale departure. Climb to flight level 130, American 71. Speed 200 knots, Air Portugal 5077. Right heading west, reduce to 20 knots, Air France 317. Heading 360, descend to level 050, Air France 375. Speed 250 till 6 miles, Air France 1384. Heading 100, cleared approach runway 09er left, Air France 1251. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000, player 436.
Thanks, Air France 245.
Air France 9er Bravo Echo, switching. Heading 070, cleared approach 08 Orly, Air Portugal 5077. Right heading 310, descend to altitude 3000 feet, speed 200 knots, Air France 317. Right heading 280, descend to altitude 2000 feet, ICE Air 084 Romeo. Speed 200, ICE Air 084 Romeo. Speed 200 knots, France Solile 10. Right 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Turkish 42 Bravo.
Climb to level 130, Air France 150.
Expedite climb, American 71. Sierra 55, bye. Tower, Air France 1384. Number 2, Air France 1251. Speed 180 knots, Air France 317. Maintain 3000 feet, Air Portugal 73. Heading 090, speed 250 knots, Air Portugal 73. Heading 040, cleared approach 08 Orly, Air France 317. Air France 21 November, legal departure, passing 2,300 feet. American 71, good day. Air Portugal 5077, we're fully established. Climb to level 130, Air France 21 November. Air France 10 Heavy, at flight level 80. Tower, Air Portugal 5077. Left heading 360, descend to level 50, Air France 10. Heading 040, Air France 375. Heading 090, cleared ILS runway 09er left, player 436. Thank you, Black Sea 908 Whiskey. Thank you, contract 4481. Cleared to Doherty, climb flight level 130, Air Portugal 73. Tower, Air France 317. Right 330, ICE Air 084 Romeo. Heading 290, descend 3000 feet, France Solile 10. Approach, CSA 19er51. Heading 030, Air France 10. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000, CSA 19er51. Dynasty 794 Heavy, out of 21 climbing level 70, Nermo departure. Climb to flight level 130, Dynasty 794. The Gaulle approach, Air France 6531 Heavy. Left heading 020, descend to level 50, Air France 6531. Heading 030, cleared ILS 08 Orly, ICE Air 084 Romeo. Right 300, France Solile 10. Air France 375. Right heading 070, cleared ILS approach 08 right, Air France 375.
Air France 150, switching.
Descend altitude 4000, Air France 375. Astana 64 Mike. Direct to Orly, and then heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Astana 64 Mike. Air France 27 Bravo Lima, at flight level 80.
Air Portugal 79er, from Orly, passing 2300, Nermo departure.
Heading 360, Air France 6531.
Descend to 3000 feet, increase 250 knots, Air Serbia 179er2.
Heading 180, descend to altitude 4000, Air France 27 Bravo Lima. Right heading 060, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 10. Transavia 30 Victor Papa, to Orly, passing 107 descending flight level 100.
Climb to 130, Air Portugal 799er.
Heading 260, descend altitude 3000 feet, Egypt Air 76 Papa Delta. Air Portugal 73, bye. Descend to 2000 feet, speed 250 knots, Turkish 42 Bravo. Climb to level 130, Air France 793 Whiskey. Heading 360, descend to 2000 feet, France Solal 10. Speed 200, Air France 6531. Heading 090, cleared ILS runway 09er left, CSA 19er51. Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 119er. Right heading 040, cleared ILS runway 08 Orly, France Solal 10. Direct kilometer, and then heading 230, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. The Tower, Air France 375.
Heading 080, cleared ILS 08 right, Air Serbia 179er2.
Right 070, cleared ILS approach 08 right, Air France 6531. Speed 180, Air France 6531. EVA 68 Victor Heavy. Direct Orly, and then heading 310, descend to level 50, EVA 68 Victor. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 8040. The Tower, France Solal 10. Climb to level 130, Transat 9er25. Left heading 091, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 27 Bravo Lima.
Speed 250 till 6 miles, Air Serbia 179er2.
Air France 10. Air France 21 November, bye. Heading 190, Turkish 42 Bravo. Speed 220 knots, Air France 119er. Heading 070, speed 250 till the localizer, Air France 27 Bravo Lima.
Air Portugal 799er, bye.
Tower, CSA 19er51.
Eurowing 705. Left heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Eurowing 705.
Heading 070, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 119er. Air France 9er58 Zulu Heavy, passing 24, legal departure. Expedite climb, Transat 9er25. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 9er58 Zulu. Air France 793 Whiskey, good day. Expedite climb, Air France 9er58 Zulu. Speed 250 till 6 miles, Air France 27 Bravo Lima. Heading 080, reducing 200, cleared ILS, Turkish 42 Bravo.
Reduce 200 knots, Air Serbia 179er2. Tower, Air Serbia 179er2.
Approach, Air France 42 Charlie. Air France 9er Tango Heavy, passing 25, Ivre's departure. Speed 210 till 6 miles, Air France 6531. Air France 8040, good day. Climb 130, Air France 9er Tango. Speed 200 till 6 miles, Air France 6531. Speed 190, Air France 6531. Transat 9er25, good day. Thank you, Air France 6531. Tower, Air France 27 Bravo Lima. Beeline 79er15, passing 2500 climbing to flight level 70, Pogo departure. Climb flight level 130, Beeline 79er15. Heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 42 Charlie. Left 210, descend to 2000 feet, increasing 250, Egypt Air 76 Papa Delta.
Right 070 to intercept, cleared ILS 08 right, Eurowing 705.
Air France 9er7 Quebec, from Orly, climbing 3000 feet, Baxter departure. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 knots, EVA 68 Victor. Increasing 250, Astanaline 64 Mike. Heading 090, speed 250 knots, Air France 9er7 Quebec. Air France 958 Zulu, bye. Heading 260, descend to 3000 feet, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. The tower, Air France 119er. Approach, FedEx 278 Heavy, with information echo. Left heading north, descend to flight level 050, FedEx 278. The Gaulle departure, Air Hop 67 Yankee, passing 2600 on the Doherty departure. Descend to 3000 feet, Astana line 64 Mike. Good afternoon, Delta Alpha Yankee Hotel Alpha, to Orly. Climb to 130, Air Hop 67 Yankee. Cleared to Baxter, climb to flight level 130, Air France 907 Quebec. Heading 260, descend to altitude 3000, speed 250, Delta Hotel Alpha. Heading 090, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Egypt Air 76 Papa Delta. Air France 9er Tango, switching. Right 360, Astana line 64 Mike. Left heading 090, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 42 Charlie. Right 090, speed 250, Air Hop 968 November. Climb to flight level 130, Air Hop 668 Kilo. Right heading 070, cleared approach 08 right, Astana line 64 Mike. B line 79er15, good day. Descend 3000, EVA 68 Victor. Air France 721. Heading 270, descend to 2000 feet, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. Heading 360, descend flight level 50, Air France 721. Turkish 42 Bravo, bye. Cleared to Agapa, climb flight level 130, Air Hop 968 November. Expedite descend, Delta Hotel Alpha. Expedite climb, Air Hop 968 November. Alpine 6061, climbing level 070, Pogo departure. Right heading 360, EVA 68 Victor. Climb flight level 130, Alpine 6061. Expedite climb, Air Hop 668 Kilo. Reducing 200, FedEx 278. Right 060, cleared approach 08 right, FedEx 278. Heading 060, cleared ILS runway 08 right, EVA 68 Victor. Air Hop 67 Yankee, bye. Right heading 360, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. The Gaulle departure, Tonnerre 805 Romeo, from Orly, passing 21 climbing to level 70, Pogo. Climb to flight level 130, Tonnerre 805 Romeo. Normal rate, Air Hop 968 November. Normal rate, Delta Hotel Alpha. Right heading 270, Delta Hotel Alpha. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Delta Hotel Alpha. Reducing 200, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. Speed 200, EVA 68 Victor. Eurowings 20 X-ray, out of 2600 climbing 70, Pillow departure. Climb to flight level 130, Eurowings 20 X-ray. Heading 050, and say again the approach clearance, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. Right 050, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 468. Cleared ILS 08 Orly, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. The tower, Astana line 64 Mike. Thank you, Air France 42 Charlie. Right heading 060, descend to altitude 3000 feet, cleared approach runway 09er left, Air France 721. Heading 030, Air France 468. Departure, Air France 337, Baxter departure, passing 2500. Climb to 130, Air France 337. Thanks, EVA 68 Victor. Thank you, FedEx 278. CSA 89er2. The tower, Transavia 30 Victor Papa. Heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, CSA 89er2.
Transavia 7747, to Orly. Heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 250, Transavia 7747.
Right heading 040, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 468. Right 070, Air France 721. Alpine 6061, bye. Air France 24, Atrex departure, passing 2700 climbing to 70. Air France 083 heavy. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 24. Tunair 805 Romeo, bye. Left 030, descend to flight level 50, Air France 083. Right heading 360, Delta Hotel Alpha. Right 040 to intercept, cleared approach 08 Orly, Delta Hotel Alpha. Eurowings 20 X-ray, switching. Descend to altitude 2000, speed 250 till the localizer, Air France 721. Right heading 050, descend to 3000 feet, cleared approach 08 right, and confirm speed 250, Air France 468. Roger, Air France 468. Climb to 130, Air Hop 45 X-ray. Air France 646 heavy. Good afternoon, Air France 593 November, out of 22 climbing level 70, renew departure. Right heading south, descend to altitude 4000, Air France 646. Climb to level 130, Air France 593 November. Air France 3267 heavy, with echo. Direct to Orly, and then heading 310, descend to altitude 4000, Air France 3267. Heading 090, cleared ILS 09 left, CSA 892. Air France 337, switching.
Descend to altitude 3000 feet, Transavia 7747.
Bye-bye, Delta Hotel Alpha. Air France 721, fully established. Corsica. Air France 24, good day. Tower, Air France 721. Left heading 030, descend to 50, Corsica 88 Victor. Speed 250 till 6 miles, CSA 892. Heading 110, descend to altitude 3000 feet, cleared approach runway 09 left, Air France 646. Good afternoon, Foxtrot Hotel Foxtrot Sierra Hotel, Pithivi departure, passing 2600 feet. Climb to flight level 130, speed 250, Foxtrot Sierra Hotel. Right 060 to intercept, cleared approach runway 08 right, Air France 083. Air Hop 45 X-ray, switching. Air France 1951.
Iberia 24, to Orly.
Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 1951.
Descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250, and say again the direct, Iberia 24. Direct to Colomiers, and after Colomiers heading 230, Iberia 24. Right heading west, descend to 2000 feet, Transavia 7747.
CSA 892. Air France 593 November, switching. Air France 468, switching to the tower. Left heading 100, Air France 646. Air Nostrum 49 Kilo. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air Nostrum 49 Kilo.
Air France 4947, passing 2600 climbing to flight level 70, Doherty departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 4947.
Thanks, Air France 083. Heading 040, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Corsica 88 Victor.
Heading 340, Transavia 7747.
United 586 Heavy. Left heading north, descend to flight level 50, United 586. Say again for Air Nostrum 49er Kilo. Vietnam Airlines 175 Heavy. Heading 130, descend to altitude 2000 feet, Air Nostrum 49er Kilo. United 500 Heavy, Ivreuse departure, passing 2400. Climb to level 130, United 500.
Heading 040, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Transavia 7747.
Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend flight level 060, Vietnam Airlines 175. Air France 646. Arkia 9er Heavy, inbound Charles de Gaulle. Heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Arkia 9er Right heading 070, cleared approach 08 right, Corsica 88 Victor. Foxtrot Sierra Hotel, bye. Departure, Dynasty 208 Heavy, passing 2200 climbing to flight level 70, de Gaulle departure. Climb flight level 130, Dynasty 208. Left 240, descend to 2000, Air France 1951. Heading 060, descend to altitude 3000, United 586. Air France 10 Echo, passing 23, Agapa departure. Approach, Dynasty 403 Heavy. Climb to level 130, Air France 10 Echo.
Voling 55, outbound Orly, passing 2100 on the Evreux departure.
Right 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Dynasty 403.
Right 180, speed 250, Voling 55. Descend to 2000 feet, Iberia 24. Transavia 7747, bye.
The Tower, Corsica 88 Victor. Heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, Air Nostrum 49er Kilo.
Departure, Qatari 822 Golf Heavy, passing 22 climbing to level 70, Opale departure.
Approach, Air France 721 Heavy, inbound Charles de Gaulle.
Climb to 130, Qatari 822 Golf. Air France 4947, good day.
Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 721. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Vietnam Airlines 175. Europa 523 X-ray Heavy, to Orly. Left heading 270, expedite climb to flight level 100, speed 250 knots, Itaro 903.
Right 250, Iberia 24.
Right 070 to intercept, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared approach 08 right, United 586. Descend to 2000, United 586. Left 260, descend to altitude 4000, speed 200 knots, Europa 523 X-ray.
Right heading 260, Voling 55.
Heading 070, cleared approach runway 08 right, Air France 3267. Left 070, Arkia 9er Descend to altitude 3000 feet, speed 250 till the localizer, Air France 3267. Heading 160, Air France 1951. Climb to flight level 130, easy 633. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 062 November. Left 130, Air France 1951. Approach, Air France 707. Cathay 6239er Heavy. Air France 2770, passing 25 climbing to flight level 070, Opale departure. Climb to 130, Air France 2770. Right heading south, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 707. Air Nostrum 49er Kilo, good day. Right heading 090, speed 250, Eagle as a 442.
Direct to Evru, climb to flight level 130, Voling 55.
Direct to Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend to altitude 4000, Cathay 6239er. Left heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 1951. On this heading, cleared ILS 09er left, Arkia 9er 56. Air France 10 Echo, bye. United 500, good day. Dynasty 208, bye. Climb to level 130, Air France 9er 587. Heading 250, descend to 2000 feet, speed 250, Dynasty 403.
Right 290, Iberia 24.
Right 270, Europa 523 X-ray. Heading 180, Eagle as a 442. Air France 550, passing 1900, Pogo departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 550. Tower, Air France 1951. Number 2, Arkia 9er Air France 3267.
Air Cairo 999er.
Itaro 903, request further climb and continue on the SID. Left heading 230, Dynasty 403. Heading 140, Air France 707. Direct to Atrex, climb to flight level 130, Itaro 903.
Right 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air Cairo 999er.
Descend to 3000, Europa 523 X-ray. Cleared to Baxter, climb to flight level 130, Eagle as a 442. Heading 360, descend to altitude 3000, increasing 250, Vietnam Airlines 175. Left heading 100, descend to altitude 3000 feet, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared approach runway 09er left, Air France 707. Climb to 4000, Air France 707. Air France 20, passing 25, Agape.
Right 060 to intercept, descend to 1900 feet, speed 200 knots, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Iberia 24.
Direct to Orly, and then heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 45 November Zulu. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 20. Left heading 180, Dynasty 403.
Hello, Beauty 357, outbound Orly, passing 2600 climbing to 3000, Latra departure.
Air France 2770, good day.
Heading 180, speed 250, Beauty 357.
Left heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 200, Air Hop 22 Yankee Zulu.
Bye bye, Iberia 24.
Descend to 2000 feet, Europa 523 X-ray. Right 080, cleared approach 08 right, Vietnam Airlines 175. Left heading 105, cleared approach runway 08 right, Dynasty 403. Flying Bulgaria 1984, with you. Change runway, heading 065, cleared ILS 09er left, Vietnam Airlines 175.
Climb to level 130, Air Malta 1266.
Air France 550, bye.
Good afternoon, Europa 2170 Heavy, from Orly, climbing 3000 feet, Pogo departure.
Right 040 to intercept, cleared approach 08 Orly, Europa 523 X-ray.
Heading 090, high speed approved, Europa 2170. Right heading 260, Beauty 357. Left 100, cleared ILS runway 08 right, Air Cairo 999er. Left 090, Air Cairo 999er.
Right 360, descend to 3000, speed 250, Air France 721. Thank you, Air France 707. Vietnam Airlines 175. The Tower, Dynasty 403. Departure, Air France 588, passing 2200 on the Nermo departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 588. Eagle as a 442, good day. Air France 20, good day.
Voling 55, switching. Climb level 100, Beauty 357.
Itaro 903, bye. Air France 9587, good day.
Right 270, Beauty 357.
Heading 260, descend altitude 3000 feet, flying Bulgaria 1984. Heading 180, descend altitude 4000 feet, Air France 35 Lima. Right heading 270, descend to 2000 feet, increasing 250, Air Hop 22 Yankee Zulu. The tower, Europa 523 X-ray. Air France 721, we are about to cross the localizer of runway 08 right. Air France 721. Right 070, cleared approach runway 09er left, Air France 721. Air France 129er Zulu, with Golf. Heading 090, speed 250, air hop 487.
Direct to Pogo, climb flight level 130, Europa 2170.
Descend to altitude 2000, Air France 721. Climb to flight level 130, Voling 356. Right 260, descend to altitude 3000, Air France 129er Zulu. Heading 360, descend to 3000 feet, increase 250 knots, Cathay 6239er.
Direct to Latra, climb to level 130, Beauty 357. Air Malta 1266, bye. Bye-bye, Air Cairo 999er.
Thank you, Air France 721. Heading 120, Air France 35 Lima. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Air France 35 Lima. Descend 2000 feet, increase 250 knots, flying Bulgaria 1984. Good afternoon, Easy 9er, to Orly. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000, Air France 902 Yankee. Direct kilometer, and then heading 230, descend to altitude 4000, Easy 9er. Heading 110, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 35 Lima. Starway 751 Heavy, passing 2100, Renault. Climb to flight level 130, Starway 751. Right heading 080, cleared approach 08 right, Cathay 6239er.
Beauty 357, bye.
Air France 588, bye. Direct to Utrecht, climb to flight level 130, air hop 487. Right 360, air hop 22 Yankee Zulu. Dynasty 1723 Heavy, climbing level 70, Pithivi departure. Climb flight level 130, Dynasty 1723. Air France 9er 16 Heavy. Speed 200, air hop 22 Yankee Zulu. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 9er 16. Right 360, descend to altitude 3000 feet, speed 250 knots, Air France 45 November Zulu. Right 060 to intercept, cleared approach 08 Orly, air hop 22 Yankee Zulu. Voling 356, bye. Hello, Air France 1270, passing 2400 on the Avreuse departure. Cathay 6239er. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 1270.
Europa 2170, bye.
Left 180, flying Bulgaria 1984. Speed 200 knots, Air France 902 Yankee. Reducing 200, flying Bulgaria 1984. Number 1, air hop 22 Yankee Zulu. Air Malta 2390, outbound Orly, Utrecht departure, passing 2000 feet. Climb to level 130, Air Malta 2390. Left 080, Air France 902 Yankee. Starway 751, good day. The Gaulle approach, Air France 85 Whiskey, at flight level 80. Right heading 180, descend to flight level 50, Air France 85 Whiskey. Left heading east, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 902 Yankee. Right 070 to intercept, and confirm cleared approach, Air France 45 November Zulu. Left heading 090, cleared ILS 09er left, flying Bulgaria 1984. Roger, Air France 45 November Zulu. Air France 35 Lima. Left heading 130, Air France 9er 16. Descend to 3000, Air France 902 Yankee. Air France 9er 73, inbound Charles de Gaulle.
Air France 889er Alpha Heavy, passing 2200, Opale. Climb to level 130, Air France 889er Alpha.
Left heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 9er 73. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, increasing 250, Air France 129er Zulu. Left heading 120, descend to 3000 feet, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 9er 16. Descend to 2000 feet, Air France 9er 2 Yankee. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 85 Whiskey. Thank you, flying Bulgaria 19er 84. Bye bye, Air France 45 November Zulu. Air Hop 487, good day. 10 degrees to the right, descend to altitude 2000 feet, easy 9er. Air France 1270, switching. Left heading 100, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 85 Whiskey. Say again for Air France 129er Zulu. Left 240, Air France 129er Zulu. Further left heading 090, Air France 85 Whiskey. Cathay 797 Foxtrot Heavy, climbing flight level 70, bubbly departure.
Direct Kilometer, and after Kilometer heading 230, descend altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 knots, Europa 350.
Climb to flight level 130, Cathay 797 Foxtrot. Heading 100, Air France 9er 16. Aeromexico 9er 682 Heavy. Was that for Air France 9er 73? Heading 075, Air France 9er 73. Cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 9er 73. Dynasty 1723, good day. Left heading south, Air France 129er Zulu. Right heading south, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Aeromexico 9er 682. Climb to 130, United 69er 1 Papa. Thank you, Air France 9er 16. Bye bye, Air France 9er 2 Yankee. Air Malta 239er, bye. The Tower, Air France 85 Whiskey. Climb to 130, Voling 2028. Expedite climb, United 69er 1 Papa. Left 080 to intercept, cleared approach, Air France 129er Zulu.
France Soleil 513 Echo, from Orly, Pan, we have an engine failure, leveling off at 1900 feet, request vectors back to the airport. Direct to Tango Sierra Uniform, climb to 3000 feet, France Soleil 513 Echo.
Left heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 12. Right heading 270, easy 9er.
Heading 250, speed 250 knots, France Soleil 513 Echo.
Climb to flight level 130, Turkish 689er 9er. Direct Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend altitude 4000 feet, Sun Express 1634. Direct Charlie Lima Mike, and after Charlie Lima Mike heading 230, descend to altitude 4000, speed 250, Iberia 658.
Heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air India 464. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, France Soleil 513 Echo.
Cathay 797 Foxtrot, good day.
Air France 889er Alpha, bye.
United 69er 1 Papa, switching. Left heading 090, cleared approach runway 09er left, Aeromexico 9er 682. Right 040, Air France 12. The Gaulle departure, Arkia 16 Heavy, Latra departure, passing 2200 feet climbing to 70. Stop descend at level 50, Sun Express 1634. Descend to level 60, Sun Express 1634. Climb to flight level 130, Arkia 16. Heading 160, descend altitude 4000, Air France 785. 360 over left, speed 200, easy 9er. Thanks, Air France 129er Zulu. Thank you, Air France 9er 73. Tower, Aeromexico 9er 682. Air France 815, with India. Heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 815.
Heading 250, descend to altitude 2000 feet, Air India 464.
Descend to 3000 feet, Air France 815.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 62 Golf. descend to 2000, Europa 350.
Voling 2028, by. Voling 8 Papa, from Orly, passing 18 climbing flight level 70, Pogo. Descend to altitude 4000, Sun Express 1634.
Left 080, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach 08 Orly, France Soleil 513 Echo.
Climb to flight level 130, Voling 8 Papa. Heading 280, expedite climb flight level 100, Voling 8 Papa. Right heading 060, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 12. Left 020, descend to flight level 50, Air France 544. Heading 025, Air France 544. Climb to flight level 130, Aeromexico 82.
Heading 250, Europa 350.
Turkish 689er, by.
Number 1, France Soleil 513 Echo.
Right heading 330, Easy 9er. Air France 011 Heavy, with India. The tower, Air France 12. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend level 50, Air France 011. Heading 100, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 785. Voling 8 Papa, request further climb and continue on the SID. Direct to Pogo, climb to level 130, Voling 8 Papa. Heading 040, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Easy 9er. Arkia 16, Gaulle. Air France 53 X-ray Mike, climbing flight level 70, Atrex departure. Climb to level 130, Air France 53 X-ray Mike. Tassilier 20904. Right 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Tassilier 20904. Voling 8 Papa, Gaulle.
Heading 270, Europa 350. Air France 62 Golf, switching.
The tower, Easy 9er. Thank you, Air France 785. Heading 230, Air France 815.
Left 210, increase 250 knots, Air India 464.
Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Air France 815. Right 065, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 544. Descend to 3000 feet, speed 250 knots, Sun Express 1634. Heading 270, descend altitude 2000, Iberia 658. Heading 260, descend to altitude 3000, speed 250, Air France 873.
Heading 180, Air India 464.
Aeromexico 82, by. Air France 1058 Heavy, Baxter departure, passing 2400 feet. Right heading north, Sun Express 1634. Climb to level 130, Air France 1058. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 011.
Left heading 090, cleared approach 09er left, Air India 464.
Air France 318 Tango Heavy. Air France 53 X-ray Mike, Gaulle.
Speed 200, Air India 464.
Increasing 250, Air France 815.
Air France 54 Quebec Heavy, inbound Charles de Gaulle.
Left heading 360, descend to 50, Air France 318 Tango.
Heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 54 Quebec. Tower, Air India 464.
Number 1, Air France 544.
Climb to 130, Air France 9er Victor. Heading 060, cleared ILS approach 08 Orly, Europa 350.
Right heading 070, cleared approach 08 right, Sun Express 1634. Left heading 180, Air France 815. Shamrock 202, passing 1900 climbing to flight level 70, Nermo. Heading 040, Air France 318 Tango. Left heading 090, cleared approach 09 left, Tassili Air 209 Climb to flight level 130, Shamrock 202. Speed 200, Iberia 658. Right heading west, Air France 873. Heading 100, cleared ILS 09 left, Air France 815. Air Mauritius 197 Heavy, passing 2700, Pillow departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air Mauritius 197. The Gaulle approach, Austrian 4132, with India. Air France 5, Atrex departure, passing 2200 feet. Direct to Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descent to altitude 4000 feet, Austrian 4132. Climb level 130, Air France 5.
Easy 403, outbound Orly, climbing 3000 feet, Gaulle departure.
Tower, Air France 815. The Tower, Sun Express 1634. Air France 1058, good day.
Speed 250, Easy 403. The Tower, Europa 350.
Heading 360, Iberia 658. Descent to altitude 3000 feet, Tassili Air 209
Climb to flight level 130, Easy 403.
Speed 250 knots, Air France 011. Right heading 060, descent to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 318 Tango. Left heading 260, descent to altitude 3000 feet, reducing 250, Corsica 252. Heading 050, cleared approach 08 Orly, Iberia 658. Climb level 130, Air France 8016. Number 2, Tassili Air 209
Expedite climb, Easy 403.
Golf Yankee Mike Lima Kilo, at level 080. Heading 030, descent to flight level 50, Golf Lima Kilo. Heading 360, descent 3000 feet, Air France 011.
Air France 9er Victor, bye.
Approach, ICE Air 2056 Heavy, to Orly, inbound Orly.
Left 220, descend to 2000 feet, Air France 54 Quebec.
Direct Colomiers, and after Colomiers heading 230, descend altitude 4000 feet, ICE Air 2056. Shamrock 202, bye. Number 2, Iberia 658. Descend to 2000 feet, Air France 873.
Alpine 6333, bubbly departure, passing 2400 climbing to flight level 70.
The Tower, Air France 318 Tango.
Climb to 130, Alpine 6333.
Air Mauritius 197, good day.
Easy 403, bye.
Heading 070, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 011. Air France 108 Heavy. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 108. Left heading 260, descend to altitude 4000, speed 250, Iran Air 2052. Right 060 to intercept, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Air France 873.
Speed 250, Air France 54 Quebec.
Departure, Air Baltic 14, passing 26, renew departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air Baltic 14. Right 040, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Golf Lima Kilo. Air France 8016, bye. Air France 5, good day. Approach, Transat 4470 Heavy. Right 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Transat 4470. Good afternoon, United 36 Heavy, passing 2400, Ivreuse departure. Good afternoon, Alpine 598, passing 2600 on the legal departure. Climb to level 130, United 36. Climb level 130, Alpine 598. Thanks, Air France 873. Descend to 2000 feet, and say again the heading, Corsica 252. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Corsica 252. Right heading west, Corsica 252.
Heading 090, cleared approach runway 09 left, Air France 54 Quebec.
Heading 060, descend 3000 feet, speed 250 till the localizer, cleared approach runway 08 right, Golf Lima Kilo. Heading 100, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 108. Climb to level 130, Air France 902 X-ray. Heading 360, descend flight level 50, Egypt Air 3904. Right 270, descend to 2000 feet, Iran Air 2052. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 451. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Singapore 1831.
The Tower, Air France 54 Quebec. Climb to flight level 130, Etihad 449er.
Air France 011, Gaulle. Gaulle, Golf Lima Kilo. Increase to 50 knots, Austrian 4132. Heading 360, descend 3000 feet, Austrian 4132. Approach, Air France 7219er, to Orly, passing 109er descending level 100. Direct Charlie Lima Mike, and after Charlie Lima Mike heading 230, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 250, Air France 7219er. Right heading 060, cleared approach 08 Orly, Corsica 252. Descend 2000 feet, Austrian 4132. Heading 050, Egypt Air 3904. Flyer 8338, to Orly, with Juliet.
Heading 180, descend altitude 4000, Air France 617.
Heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 knots, Flyer 8338. Thank you, Air France 108. Air France 740, climbing flight level 70, Nermo departure. Climb to flight level 130, Echo Yankee Tango. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 740. Heading 230, descend to 2000 feet, speed 250, Transat 4470. Air Baltic 14, switching. Right heading 060, cleared approach 08 right, Austrian 4132. Heading 030, descend to flight level 50, Air France 2303. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 577 Delta. ICE Air 2056, say again? Air France 902 X-ray, switching. Right heading 270, descend to altitude 2000, ICE Air 2056. Climb to flight level 130, Tassili Air 273. Air France 451, Gaulle. French West 1246 Heavy, outbound Orly, passing 2000 on the Baxter departure. Left 270, climb to flight level 100, speed 250, French West 1246. Corsica 252, established. Expedite climb, French West 1246.
Etihad 449er, good day.
Corsica 252. Heading 060, cleared approach runway 08 Orly, Iran Air 2052. Heading 065, leave 50 on the glide, cleared ILS 08 right, Egypt Air 3904. The Gaulle departure, Royal Air Maroc 458 Heavy, passing 2100 on the Pillow departure. Heading 020, descend to 50, Air France 826. Climb to flight level 130, Royal Air Maroc 458. Echo Yankee Tango, good day. Alpine 598, bye. Heading 180, French West 1246.
Left heading 090, speed 200, cleared ILS runway 09er left approach, Air France 617.
Heading 140, Transat 4470. Egypt Air 3904. Austrian 4132. Descend to 3000 feet, Flyer 8338. Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Flyer 8338. Cleared to Baxter, climb to level 130, French West 1246.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 130. Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Pakistan 72 Golf.
Heading 260, and say again the altitude, Air France 23. Heading 260, Air France 23. Left heading 080, cleared approach, Transat 4470. Descend to altitude 3000, Air France 23. Number 1, Iran Air 2052. Air France 740, good day. Air France 577 Delta, switching. Heading 060, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 2303. Right heading 040, Air France 826. United 36, bye. Right 030, ICE Air 2056. Tassili Air 273, bye. Good day, Transat 4470.
The tower, Air France 617.
Air France 2303. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 313. Direct to Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, La Zahir 954.
Expedite descend, Pakistan 72 Golf.
Climb to 130, Transavia 2260. French West 1246, bye. Royal Air Maroc 458, bye. Egypt Air 73 Charlie Uniform. Easy 6908, passing 2500 climbing flight level 70, Atrex. Descend to 3000, speed 250, Singapore 1831. Climb to flight level 130, Easy 6908. Right heading 060, speed 200, cleared ILS runway 08 Orly, ICE Air 2056. Right heading 340, Flyer 8338. Reducing 200, Flyer 8338. Heading 320, Flyer 8338. Heading 260, descend to 2000 feet, Air France 7219er. Right 070, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 826. Easy 939er, to Orly. Tower, ICE Air 2056. Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Egypt Air 73 Charlie Uniform.
Heading 240, descend to 2000 feet, increase 250 knots, Pakistan 72 Golf.
Left 240, descend to 2000, Air France 23. Air France 704 Heavy, passing 22 climbing flight level 70, Latra. Direct Kilometer, and after Kilometer heading 230, descend to altitude 4000, Iberia 78 Alpha. Left 250, descend to altitude 4000, speed 250 knots, Easy 939er. Heading 070, cleared ILS 08 right, Singapore 1831. Air Malta 992. Tower, Air France 826.
Air France 130, switching.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 704. Sierra Delta Mike 15904, to Orly. Direct Papa Oscar November, and then heading 180, Sierra 904. Right heading 090, descend to altitude 1900 feet, reducing 170, cleared ILS, Flyer 8338. Right 280, Air France 7219er.
Approach, Air France 906 Charlie Heavy. Left heading north, descend to level 50, Air France 906 Charlie.
Descend to level 60, speed 250, Sierra 904. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 508. Right heading 180, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air Malta 992.
Heading 090, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach 09er left, Pakistan 72 Golf. Left heading 250, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 knots, Air Malta 709er Golf.
Right 270, descend to 2000 feet, Easy 939er. Speed 250 till 6 miles, Flyer 8338. Air France 313, bye. Speed 200 till 6 miles, Flyer 8338.
French Post 43 Papa Quebec.
Speed 190 till 6 miles, Flyer 8338. Transavia 2260, good day. Easy 6908, switching. Air France 272 Victor Heavy, out of 22 climbing flight level 070, bubbly departure. Number 1, Flyer 8338. Starway 6633 Heavy.
Left 070, Pakistan 72 Golf. Right heading south, descend to altitude 4000 feet, French Post 43 Papa Quebec.
Right 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Starway 6633. Descend to altitude 4000 feet, Sierra 904. Heading 060, Cleared approach runway 08 Orly, Air France 7219er. Air France 704, bye. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 272 Victor.
Climb flight level 130, Speedbird 84. Expedite climb, Speedbird 84. The Tower, Pakistan 72 Golf.
Bye-bye, Singapore 1831.
Air France 294. Left 005, Air France 294. Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 294.
Voling 421 uniform, to Orly. Heading 180, Air France 23. Increasing 250, Air France 23.
Heading 090, cleared approach, Air France 906 Charlie.
Left heading 100, cleared ILS 08 right, Air Malta 992. Left heading 090, cleared ILS runway 09er left, Air France 23. Climb to flight level 130, LL71 Hotel Golf. Climb to flight level 130, North Star 960. Direct kilometer, and after kilometer heading 230, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, speed 250, Voling 421 uniform. Left 230, descend to 2000, speed 250, Egypt Air 73 Charlie uniform. Climb to flight level 130, Corsair 531. Air France 847 Heavy, with you. The Tower, Air France 23. The Tower, Air Malta 992. Air France 508, bye.
Bye-bye, Air France 906 Charlie. Heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, French post 43 Papa Quebec.
The Tower, Air France 7219er.
Heading 290, descend to 2000, Air Malta 709er Golf.
Direct to Orly, and then heading 310, descend to flight level 60, Air France 227. Right 180, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Air France 847. Descend to altitude 3,000, Sierra 904. Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000, Tahiti Airlines 1151.
Direct Charlie Lima Mike, and after Charlie Lima Mike heading 230, descend altitude 4,000 feet, speed 250, Air France 50 Kilo.
Heading 060, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Easy 9er 39er. Heading 360, descend to level 50, Air France 169er. Right heading north, descend to 3000, reducing 200, La Zahir 9er 54.
Reducing 200, Air France 294.
Left heading south, Egypt Air 73 Charlie uniform.
Climb to level 130, Air France 580. Climb flight level 130, Air France 748. Speedbird 84, bye. Reduce 200 knots, Air Malta 709er Golf.
Climb to flight level 130, Corsica 457. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descent 70, Starway 3563. Heading 090, cleared ILS 09er left, Egypt Air 73 Charlie uniform.
Right 090, Air France 294.
Beeline 1771. LL71 Hotel Golf, bye. Right 070 to intercept, cleared ILS runway 08 right, La Zahir 9er 54.
Heading 110, speed 250 knots, Air France 294.
Heading 180, descent altitude 4000, Beeline 1771.
Right 050 to intercept, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Air Malta 709er Golf.
Heading 280, descent altitude 2000 feet, Iberia 78 Alpha. Corsair 531, bye. Air Mauritius 80 Heavy. Left heading 360, descend to level 050, Air Mauritius 80.
Right heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Pakistan 817.
Descend to altitude 2000 feet, increasing 250, Starway 6633. Descend to 2000 feet, Tahiti Airlines 1151.
Descend to altitude 3000 feet, Pakistan 817.
Left 050, Air France 847. Heading 180, descend altitude 4000 feet, Air France 6728.
Roger, Air France 294. On this heading, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 294.
La Zahir 9er 54. Departure, Air France 427 Sierra Heavy, out of 2700 climbing flight level 70, Pillow departure. Thanks, Egypt Air 73 Charlie uniform.
Thanks, French post 43 Papa Quebec.
Air France 51, passing 1900, Agape departure. Right heading 080, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 169er. Heading 060, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 847. Air France 4 Hotel Heavy, passing 2400 on the Pogo departure. North Star 960, switching. Heading 065, descent to altitude 3000 feet, speed 250 till the localizer, Air France 847. Stop climb at flight level 50, Cityliner 76. Climb flight level 130, Air France 51. Climb to level 130, Air France 427 Sierra.
Left 250, descend to 60, speed 250 knots, easy 336 Charlie.
Climb to flight level 130, Air France 535. Climb to 130, Air France 4 Hotel. Left heading 080, cleared approach, beeline 1771. Air Mauritius 49er Whiskey Heavy.
The tower, Air France 294.
Left heading 350, descend to level 50, Air Mauritius 49er Whiskey.
Number 1, Air Malta 709er Golf.
Right heading 360, speed 200, Iberia 78 Alpha. Corsica 457, good day.
Air France 756 Heavy, passing 9er 1 descending flight level 80.
Expedite climb level 130, Cityliner 76.
Left heading 180, descend to flight level 50, easy 336 Charlie.
Air France 847. Heading 100, Air Mauritius 80. Left 100 to intercept, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 6728. Left heading 180, Starway 6633. Descent to altitude 4000 feet, increasing 250, Air France 227. Descent to 50, speed 250, Starway 3563. Right heading 270, Voling 421 uniform.
Heading 270, easy 336 Charlie. Speed 200, easy 336 Charlie.
Left 080, speed 200 knots, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Sierra 9er 4. Heading 070, cleared approach 08 Orly, Iberia 78 Alpha.
Speed 200, Air France 50 Kilo.
Heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, Starway 6633. Descent to altitude 4000 feet, Air Mauritius 49er Whiskey. Right heading 180, descent to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 761. Descent to 3000 feet, Air France 227. Speed 170, Sierra 9er 4.
Heading 350, descend to level 50, Black Sea 30 Delta.
Cleared approach 08 right, Air Mauritius 80. Air France 4 Hotel, bye. Air France 1928 Heavy, climbing flight level 70, Ivros departure. Heading 080, cleared approach 08 right, Air Mauritius 49er Whiskey. Right heading 090, Air Mauritius 49er Whiskey. Heading 190, Tahiti Airlines 1151. Speed 250 knots, Tahiti Airlines 1151. Left heading 200, Tahiti Airlines 1151. Air France 436 Zulu, with Lima. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 1928. Roger, maintain flight level 70, Air France 901.
Right 310, Air France 756.
Heading 090, Air France 901. Direct Orly, and after Orly heading 310, descend altitude 4000, Air France 436 Zulu. Sierra 904. Heading 320, descend to altitude 2000 feet, Voling 421 uniform. Left 270, Air France 227. Starway 6633, say again. Air Mauritius 80, say again. Thank you, Air France 6728. Bye bye, Air Mauritius 80. Starway 6633. Beeline 1771. The tower, Air France 169er. Climb to flight level 130, Black Sea 1246.
360 over left, Black Sea 30 Delta.
Heading 280, Starway 3563.
Roger, Air France 68. Left heading north, descend to flight level 60, Air France 68.
Heading 090, cleared approach runway 09er left, Tahiti Airlines 1151. Reducing 200, Air France 761. Air France 27 Victor, passing 2100, Ivros departure. Heading 260, Air France 761.
360 over right, Pakistan 817. Heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 756.
Cleared to Nurmo, expedite climb to flight level 130, Air France 901. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 27 Victor. Right 060, cleared ILS runway 08 Orly, Voling 421 uniform.
Heading 330, easy 336 Charlie. Right heading 295, Air France 50 Kilo. Right 290, Air France 50 Kilo.
Right 070 to intercept, cleared ILS approach 08 right, Starway 3563. Bye bye, Air Mauritius 49er Whiskey. Climb to flight level 130, Itaro 24 uniform. Air France 27 Victor, we have a problem, and we need to return to the airport. Leveling off at 55. Direct Pontoise, descent to altitude 2000 feet, Air France 27 Victor. Confirm heading 080, Air France 761. Right heading 080, Air France 761. Right heading 090, Air France 227. Thank you, Voling 421 uniform. Left heading west, climb to flight level 100, Air France 372. Speed 250 knots, Air France 372. And approach, Air France 27 Victor, we are returning due to a technical issue. Roger, Air France 27 Victor. Heading 250, descent to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 250, Air France 1054.
Descent altitude 2000 feet, speed 180 knots, easy 336 Charlie. Heading 310, descend to 2000 feet, Air France 50 kilo. Heading 055, speed 170 knots, cleared approach runway 08 Orly, easy 336 Charlie. Right 070, descend to flight level 50, Air France 68. Climb to flight level 60, Air France 68.
Air France 727, with you. Air France 1928, good day. 360 override, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 727. Tahiti Airlines 1151, say again? Right 110, cleared approach 09 or left, Air France 761. Number 2, Tahiti Airlines 1151. Climb to flight level 130, Europa 3904.
Number 2, easy 336 Charlie.
Black Sea 1246, bye. Right heading 260, descend to 2000, Air France 1054.
Direct Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend altitude 4000, Saudia 60 Yankee. Descend to level 50, on this heading, cleared ILS approach 08 right, Air France 68. Heading 090, cleared ILS 08 right, Black Sea 30 Delta. Right heading 090, cleared ILS runway 08 right, Black Sea 30 Delta. Change runway, cleared approach 08 right, Black Sea 30 Delta. Change runway, heading 095, cleared ILS 08 right, Black Sea 30 Delta. Change runway, cleared ILS 08 right, Black Sea 30 Delta. Cancel ILS clearance, Black Sea 30 Delta.
Right heading 270, Air France 227.
Left 180, Pakistan 817.
Itaro 24 uniform, bye. 360 override, descend to level 50, UPS 976.
On this heading, cleared approach runway 09 or left, Black Sea 30 Delta.
Left heading 100, Air France 761. Bye-bye, Starway 3563.
Heading 080, cleared approach, Air France 50 kilo.
Heading 270, Air France 1054. Direct to Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 5705. Expedite climb to level 130, Air France 216 Romeo. Climb to level 130, Air France 9586. Europa 3904, good day. Override heading 080, cleared ILS approach 08 right, Air France 227.
Left 230, descend to 2000 feet, increase 250 knots, Air France 756. Heading 100, cleared approach 09 or left, Pakistan 817. Speed 250 till the localizer, Pakistan 817.
Air France 27 Victor, we need a couple of minutes to prepare for the approach. Roger, Air France 27 Victor. Speed 250 till 6 miles, Air France 761. Reducing 200, Air France 761. Tower, Air France 761.
Thank you, Air France 68.
Air France 27 Victor, we are near Pontoise. Roger, enter a hold at Pontoise, Air France 27 Victor.
Thanks, Black Sea 30 Delta. Right 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Turkish 48. 360 over right, descend to level 60, World Express 2285.
Right heading 270, Air France 727.
Left heading 180, Air France 756.
Air France 2051 Heavy, out of 26 climbing flight level 70, Agape departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 71 Yankee. Swift 908, Atrex departure, passing 2000 feet climbing to 70. Left heading 240, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250 knots, Air France 353.
Left heading 100, cleared ILS 09 or left, Air France 756.
Air France 83 Victor. Air France 216 Romeo, bye. Air France 372, request further climb and continue on the SID. Climb to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 27 Victor. Heading 250, Air France 727. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 2051. Right 060 to intercept, cleared approach 08 Orly, Air France 1054. Climb to 130, Swift 908. Climb flight level 130, Eurowings 194. Right heading 260, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 83 Victor.
Descend to altitude 2000, Turkish 48.
Heading 260, descend to altitude 4000, speed 250 knots, Air France 684. Expedite climb, Air France 2051. Roger, maintaining the heading, stop climb at flight level 100, Air France 71 Yankee. Right heading east, Air France 71 Yankee. Climb flight level 130, Air Malta 3413. Heading 090, cleared approach, Air France 436 Zulu. Heading 260, UPS 976. Left heading 180, Air France 727. Descend to 3000 feet, speed 230 till the localizer, Air France 436 Zulu. Heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 260. Air France 1054. Heading 270, descend 2000, Air France 353.
Air France 50 Kilo, good day.
Swift 908, bye. Air France 90586, bye. Air France 2051, bye. Descend altitude 2000 feet, Air France 83 Victor.
Descend to 3000 feet, speed 250, Saudia 60 Yankee.
Air France 27 Victor, we can start the approach now. Roger, leave holding, left heading south, descend to 2000 feet, increasing 250, Air France 27 Victor. Left heading 080, cleared approach 09 or left, Air France 727. Change runway, left heading 080, cleared ILS runway 09 or left, Air France 727. Change runway, cleared ILS runway 09 or left, Air France 727. Cancel ILS clearance, Air France 727. Air France 72 Sierra Heavy. World Express 5 Golf November Heavy, climbing flight level 70, Ivros departure. Cleared ILS 09 or left, Air France 727. Change runway, cleared ILS 09 or left, Air France 727. Cancel ILS clearance, Air France 727. Left 180, descend to altitude 4000, UPS 976. Left heading 360, descend to flight level 50, Air France 370. Heading 270, descend to altitude 4000 feet, reducing 250, Air France 112. Heading 270, Air France 684. Heading 270, descend to altitude 3000 feet, Air France 72 Sierra.
Right heading 270, descend to altitude 3000, World Express 2285.
Air France 27 Victor, approaching the localizer of runway 09 or left. Heading 085, speed 210 till the localizer, cleared ILS 09 or left, Air France 27 Victor. Speed 200, Air France 27 Victor. Eurowings 194, bye. On this heading, cleared approach runway 08 right, Air France 727. Right 070 to intercept, cleared ILS runway 08 right, Air France 260.
Approach, India Uniform Bravo X-Ray Whiskey, Pan Pan, Pan Pan, Pan Pan, 1 engine out, inbound Charlie Golf November. Right heading 260, descend to altitude 4000 feet, India X-Ray Whiskey.
Heading 080, cleared ILS, UPS 976. Air France 940, passing 2600, bubbling.
Left heading 280, reducing 200, Saudia 60 Yankee.
Climb flight level 130, World Express 5 Golf November. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 940. Cleared to Dickel, expedite climb to 130, Air France 71 Yankee. French West 1727 Heavy, from Orly, passing 25 climbing 3000 feet, Pogo. Air France 35 Tango Heavy, passing 2700 climbing flight level 070, Nermo. Right heading 060, cleared approach runway 08 Orly, Air France 353. The Tower, Air France 727. Number 3, Air France 27 Victor. Climb to 130, French West 1727. Climb to level 130, Air France 35 Tango. Direct to Coulommiers, and after Coulommiers heading 230, descend to altitude 4000 feet, speed 250, Air France 324. Right 070, Air France 353.
Right heading 080, cleared ILS runway 08 right, Saudia 60 Yankee. Left 180, World Express 2285.
Easy 48 Hotel, passing 2400, legal departure. Climb flight level 130, Easy 48 Hotel. Left 080, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 2183.
India X-Ray Whiskey, say again? India X-Ray Whiskey.
Heading 260, descend 2000 feet, speed 250, Air France 72 Sierra. Speed 250 knots, Air France 83 Victor.
Increasing 250, Turkish 48.
Right 080 to intercept, speed 200, cleared ILS runway 08 right, Air France 370. Approach, Air France 664 Zulu Heavy. Left 330, descend to flight level 50, Air France 664 Zulu. Left heading 250, Air France 5705. Number 3, Air France 260. Approach, Voling 48 Echo Zulu, to Orly. Left heading 250, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, reduce 250 knots, Voling 48 Echo Zulu. Right heading 335, Air France 684. Continue right turn heading 340, descend to 2000, Air France 684. Thank you, Air France 353.
Speed 250 till 6 miles, Saudia 60 Yankee. Left heading east, cleared approach 09er left, World Express 2285. Confirm heading 180, Turkish 48.
Heading 180, Air France 2183.
Roger, Turkish 48.
Right 250, Air France 2183. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 57 Papa. Right 270, descend to 3000 feet, Air France 5705. Climb to level 130, Air France 814. Right heading north, Air France 5705. Right heading 100, Air France 370. French West 1727, bye. Approach, Air France 55, with information Alpha. Heading 060, cleared ILS 08 right, Air France 5705. Reducing 200, Air France 664 Zulu. Heading 180, Air France 83 Victor.
Heading 090, cleared approach 09er left, Turkish 48.
Right 260, descend to altitude 3000, Tunair 9er52. Direct to Oscar Lima, and after Oscar Lima heading 310, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 55. Heading 260, descend altitude 2000 feet, reducing 250, Iberia 646 Victor. Expedite climb to flight level 130, Easy 8045. Climb to flight level 130, Air Malta 12 Alpha Yankee. Right heading 080, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 664 Zulu. Easy 48 Hotel, good day. Air France 209er7. Heading 100, descend to altitude 4000 feet, Air France 209er7. Air France 684. Heading 060, descend to 2000 feet, reduce 200 knots, cleared approach 08 Orly, Air France 112. Left 180, Air France 684. Right 290, descend to 2000 feet, Voling 48 Echo Zulu. Air France 35 Tango, switching. Air France 923 Heavy, at flight level 80. UPS 976, good day. World Express 5 Golf November, switching to Paris control. Air France 33, out of 22 climbing flight level 70, Ivreuse departure. Climb to flight level 130, Air France 33. Heading 360, descend flight level 50, Air France 923. Air France 83 Victor, approaching the localizer of runway 09er left. Left 060, Air France 83 Victor. Left 180, Air France 2183. Right 360, Air France 72 Sierra. Speed 200, Air France 83 Victor. Air France 112. Reduce 200 knots, Voling 48 Echo Zulu. Left heading 150, Air France 684. Cleared approach 09er left, Air France 83 Victor. Left 130, Air France 2183.
Heading 230, speed 250, India X-ray Whiskey.
Descend to 2000 feet, Air France 2183. Air France 5705. Number 4, Air France 664 Zulu.
The Tower, Turkish 48. Thank you, World Express 2285.
Right 240, Air France 209er7. Right heading east, Air France 72 Sierra. Tower, Air France 83 Victor. Left heading 100, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 2183. Heading 070, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Voling 48 Echo Zulu. Air France 370, bye. Descend to 1900, Voling 48 Echo Zulu. Air France 684, we are about to cross the localizer of runway 08 Orly. Right heading 180, Air France 684. Climb to 3000 feet, Air France 684. Expedite climb to 3000 feet, Air France 684. 10 degrees to the right, Iberia 646 Victor. Left heading 180, Air France 324. Climb to flight level 130, Voling 9er7 Hotel.
Heading 180, India X-ray Whiskey.
Right 080, reducing 200, cleared ILS approach 08 right, Air France 9er23. Air Malta 12 Alpha Yankee, switching. Right heading east, Air France 9er23. Left heading 230, Air France 209er7. Air France 684, bye. Air France 2183. Tower, Voling 48 Echo Zulu. Right heading 270, Air France 324. Right heading 310, Air France 324. Air France 33, bye.
Heading 09er3, speed 200 knots, cleared approach runway 09er left, India X-ray Whiskey.
Heading 220, Air France 209er7. Left 250, increase 250 knots, to Air 9er52. Speed 250 till the localizer, Air France 9er23.
Heading 070, speed 250 till the localizer, India X-ray Whiskey.
Descend to altitude 2000 feet, Air France 209er7. Descend to altitude 3000 feet, speed 250, Air France 55. Heading 350, and say again the speed, Iberia 646 Victor. Reduce 200 knots, Iberia 646 Victor. Speed 250 till 6 miles, Air France 9er23. Left 100, cleared approach 09er left, Air France 209er7. Right heading 250, Air France 72 Sierra. Voling 9er7 Hotel, bye. Right 360, speed 200 knots, Air France 55. Further left heading 090, Air France 209er7. Left heading 240, descend to altitude 2000 feet, to Air 9er52. Right 050, cleared ILS approach 08 Orly, Iberia 646 Victor. Descend to 3000 feet, speed 200, Air France 324.
The Tower, India X-ray Whiskey.
Heading 180, climb 3000 feet, to Air 9er52. Left heading 230, Air France 72 Sierra. Speed 200 knots, Air France 9er23. Number 2, Air France 9er23. Right 060 to intercept, cleared approach 08 right, Air France 55. Left heading 130, to Air 9er52. Thank you, Iberia 646 Victor. Heading 050, cleared ILS 08 Orly, Air France 324. The Tower, Air France 209er7. Left 100, to Air 9er52. Left 100 to intercept, cleared approach 08 right, to Air 9er52. Heading 070, Air France 55. Left heading 180, climb to altitude 3000, Air France 72 Sierra. Descend altitude 2000 feet, to Air 9er52. Reduce 200 knots, to Air 9er52. Air France 324. The Tower, Air France 55. Left 100, cleared ILS 09er left, Air France 72 Sierra. Descend to altitude 1900 feet, to Air 9er52. Reduce 200 knots, Air France 72 Sierra. Thanks, Tonnerre 952. Reducing, Air France 72 Sierra. Speed 160, Air France 72 Sierra. Air France 72 Sierra, established. Air France 72 Sierra. Reducing to final approach speed, Air France 72 Sierra. Air France 72 Sierra.